There's another story, and it's involving our friend, the Fighting Gavin Sheetses of the Chicago White Sox. History is being made for Chicago, and not one that they want to be on the side of. Rocco, they've lost 20 in a row.
Yes, they have.
Where do we want to start with the context of that historically?
We can. I mean, it's historically bad, and I think we all know the team that they're chasing for. You can't call it greatness because you're not chasing greatness. You're chasing bottom of the barrel. So very tough. But you guys got to kind of experience a streak like that. Yes? No?
What do you mean, you guys? We all were there. Weren't you? No, you weren't covering the team yet, so I guess not.
Well, it's not. I got here when the O's got good. So
this
don't
is
say I'm the good luck charm, but if the shoe fits.
But here's the thing: with all those teams for the Orioles, we're gonna forget what Rocco just said there in the smirk.
Mike Elias did not just perform magic in the draft for 4 straight years for Rocco DeSangro to take credit for all of this.
But you know what's
I will never.
But you know what's funny with this? This is not about those Orioles teams in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
When we're talking history, no team has lost 20 games in a row since the 1988 Orioles, where they lost 21 in a row to start the season. And if we want to go a little bit deeper personally, my grandfather was the manager of that team for the first 6 games, and then they fired him at 0-6. Then the Orioles proceeded to lose 15 more games after the firing. Now, with the Chicago White Sox, they're on the brink of history tonight.
Yeah.
If they lose 21 in a row, and that's rarefied air, but also it's rarefied air, they are sitting 60 games under 500.
Yeah.
They have 27 wins. Like, every time I see that, I think it's a joke. Like, someone will be like, you guys can't. Like, the White Sox realistically might not get to 40 wins. Like, that's a very real possibility, which is crazy.
Just to put things into perspective, the longest losing streaks in baseball right now, like if you're looking at wins and losses and whatnot, I think the second longest right now active is 2 games. Just making sure I'm correct here. Yeah. There are multiple teams with 2-game losing streaks, and then you have Chicago that hasn't won a game in 20. Looking at that is laughable. 0-10 in their last 10, and that L20 with a minus 247 run differential. Hate it for Gavin Sheets. Hate it for White Sox fans, but it is just bad baseball right now. And Rip, you talked about wanting to go back even further with the losing streak. We were talking about the Phillies and how bad they've been in the second half. They won 4 games in the second half of the season. The 1961 Phillies, they are the creme de la creme with 23 straight losses. So we're talking about chasing greatness or lack thereof with the 88 Orioles team. The 1961 Phillies are right there behind them or in front of them, however you want to put it, with 23 straight losses. So this White Sox team, they have a chance to make history, and it's unfortunate. They just have to find a way to just win their next game. And you know what? 20 sucks, but at least it wouldn't be 21, or at least it wouldn't be 23. Just find a way to win, get one. And I'm not going to say everything's going to go back to normal because it's not. It's going to be bad. But just to get one win under your belt, I feel like there should be champagne bottles. They should be celebrating it over there if they do.
The last win that they have had was on July 10th of a doubleheader against the Twins. It was the first game of that doubleheader. They won 3-1. And since that game, they have not won. The All-Star breaks happened, by the way. They haven't won since the All-Star break concluded.
That's kind of crazy. Like, they won that first game of the doubleheader, and you're like, okay, let's go take 2. And then they haven't caught a dub since. And also, I do feel the need to bring this up because I saw it on Twitter earlier, and then I just confirmed it. What would be the 24th straight loss to break the record for modern Major League Baseball would be Friday. Which
I love this tidbit.
Which would be against the Chicago Cubs, so Chicago on Chicago crime. And then it is a fireworks night at at the White Sox stadium. So they would then celebrate by having fireworks. Do you cancel fireworks if you lose? That's my question.
Yes.
You've already paid for the fireworks.
No, you move it back and you say,
until
hey,
the next win.
It would be like a thank you fans message, but thank you fans for experiencing the just terrible streak with us. In doing so, we are going to push fireworks night back a few games until we win.
Do you think they sell out Friday if they're going for the
sell out? If I'm a fan, I'm not showing up, Zach.
No, this is.
You gotta see.
Go ahead.
You
I
got to
would wanna
see
be there.
history. You got to see history.
I would not want to be there.
Well,
I
it's also
would.
Chicago, so like it's against the Cubs, so I could see Cubs fans. Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a sellout crowd. There will be a bunch of paper bags and everything. Like people will turn Friday into an event.
Cubs fans are going to be waving the white W flag, just tap dancing on the White Sox graves if that happens.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm an optimist. They're in Oakland right now. It ends maybe tonight, tomorrow, or Wednesday. Just one. Just need one for the White Sox. And look, I the one thing I want to preface to people, it sucks. You can say you're professionals and it's nice getting paid. Believe me, it is. No one's complaining about the paycheck. But day in and day out, when you are getting hammered, just getting pummeled night in and night out, and everything is going wrong, it's a really tough environment to try to go out there and play. We'll talk about Eloy Jimenez there because there's conflicting things. But for Eloy, at least leaving, he's found a guy, Kev, that kind of has a new life here. And we'll get into that a little bit more. But Oakland is tonight the night the White Sox break it. They got 3 there. Then they're off on Thursday. And obviously the fireworks in Chicago on Friday.
Yeah. We're getting into the territory right now.
Oh, it's on MLB Network. I'm still watching.
All right.
You gotta watch it. We're getting into the territory of like the last time the White Sox won. This was the number one song atop the charts. This famous person did that. Like it's getting to that streak. And what you just described with like just getting pummeled and everything just not going right. It sounds like a weekend for Zach and Fed Hill.